What is good with y'all, man? It's your boy Unseen coming at y'all with another reaction video. So today we got Daylyt, Deep Thoughts. This is apparently a Drake diss, so we gonna look for some Drake lyrics. So you know the vibes. But basically, man, we getting into Daylyt, man. And Daylyt, do I need to explain Daylyt and what he's done for this channel and what his message has done for this channel? Rather, he's literally carried our channel with the most viewed video. And believe it or not, I really like doing these reactions. It's not like I'm doing this shit for the clout, bro. I really enjoy Daylyt's music, his catalog, and just how good of a fucking wordsmith this dude is. So it just so happens that his message goes hand in hand with my message, and it's just the perfect combination that I never thought would come from me starting up this channel. So Daylyt, shout out to Daylyt. I gas him up every video. We're probably gonna gas him up a little bit more today. So y'all probably gonna be in for something. We got Deep Thoughts. This is a Drake diss. I know Daylyt is famous for his antics and shit, but I didn't even know he was dissing Drake. So we're gonna look for some lyrics here. We know Daylyt comes with everything. He comes with triple entendres. He says a word 3 different ways, so you gotta like overanalyze just about everything there is. Unfortunately though, I cannot find any like lyrics for this. Genius does not have any lyrics. I can't find any, so we're gonna try our hardest to break this down just off of a listen. But unfortunately, that is the hard part with Daylyt, and that's what makes him so good, rather, is that you can't catch everything he says if you don't have lyrics in front of you. I don't care what anybody says, so we'll try to catch as much as we can just off the listen, and we'll just have an organic experience this time, so we're not like reading through, looking over. Before this video gets started, man, if you guys could drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more, man. It really helps the channel grow. Without further ado, man, let's get into this reaction. Let's go, man. Let's go. We don't have any lyrics for this one, so let's just catch this off the listen, man. Hopefully we get something. I know we're gonna get something, actually. I'm not even gonna speak too soon. Daylyt, he comes with every time, so the bar is up here, man. The bar is all the way at the top. So let's get into it, man. Let's go.
Headshot, headshot.
Let's see what the beat selection looking like too. Let's see what this looking like. About to drop.
Twitter fingers turn trigger fingers. I seen Canadian hands. Y'all left prints on the gun. Mafia moment. Plot you the best out. Check it. All of your checks is the reason that kid X'd out. Could have been Malcolm, his outcome demise. Kids fall victim to all your alchemy. Alcoholic promoting. You just call it.
I hate y'all, bro. I hate y'all. Y'all suck, bro. I hate y'all, bro. I need lyrics for this shit. I really do. This shit is... How are you expected to catch the subtle wordplay in when he's rhyming this fast? How are you expected to catch that? There's no shot. Like, there's actually no shot. I'm gonna have to run this back just to catch that part. Like, what he's saying. I know he came with probably some double, triple entendres just in that. I heard some wordplay, and he's just stringing together every little line, and it's connected within each other. It's just so tough to catch because you don't know when he's gonna stop. He can keep going. So that's what I mean, is you don't know when he's gonna stop. And Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers. That's like the whole Meek Mill shit, the back-to-back song. So I caught that, obviously, the reference to the song. But he was coming at Drake. He was saying something about his, like, promoting his alchemy, and that's like some deep shit. That's like some industry type shit, promoting the alcohol, all the bullshit. The shit that's deeper on a spiritual level, because, bro, before everything happens, it's got to manifest in the spiritual before it becomes physical. It's got to be spiritual before it's physical. And when it comes to, you know, rappers like Drake and people who are like heavy in the industry, they're into some dark shit, and it's not on the good side of the spiritual. It's on the bad side, man, because you can use this knowledge that I teach on this channel. You can use it for good, but you can definitely use it for bad, for evil. And that's kind of what he was like saying about Drake for promoting these agendas and alcohol and having the kids. I think he was also saying like the kids are falling victim to his songs and all the bullshit that's being promoted. And I'm not gonna lie, man, like Drake, I'm not saying Drake doesn't promote that, but he's not one of the ones that's heavy on that shit. Other rappers that promote this shit way more, but he had to kind of break the algorithm, man. That's what Daylyt's all about. I remember watching an Instagram live from Daylyt, and he was saying like, you gotta know how to mix in the truth with some bullshit, because they only promote the bullshit. So when you get your name out there with the bullshit, aka his antics that he be doing, people are gonna flock to him in general, and then they'll find out that he's speaking the truth. So I mean, I don't know if this is like a publicity stunt or whatever. Probably not, because like I said, when you speak the shit that Daylyt speaks, you're not gonna get the mainstream. You're not gonna get to the mainstream. That's why you kind of have to do the antics, because the antics will get to the mainstream, because the mainstream's fucking stupid. You gotta dumb yourself down just a little bit. So let's keep going.
Promotion, a potion of devils, treble in high time, it's trouble youth. It's cause of you that these kids are lost. You part of that plot, boy. Shit ain't been the same since you came to that block, boy. Yeah, I still love making wise noise. The J on my back and the J on your back is different. Don't know what blind conquering. Listen, that was the past. Can get past these moments. You made the call block, wonderful days. It happened on the night despite.
Okay, he said you ain't hot on the block, boy, or some shit. That's a reference to Block Boy JB, who did the song Look Alive with, Drake did. Ooh, see, that's what I mean, is when you can catch those type of lines, but you can't really catch the subtle, like within his flow, like when he's going off the charts with it. It's hard to catch those, but when he emphasizes a certain word, you're gonna catch it. So that's what I mean. He was saying shit ain't been the same since you came to that Block Boy, I Look Alive or some shit. So that's a clear reference to Block Boy, and just about, and it also just ties in as a double entendre. It ties into what he's actually saying. It ain't been the same since Drake came into the game, right? Shit ain't been the same. And that's pretty much what he's getting at, is that the game changed when Drake came into rap, bro. Let's be real. The game really did change when Drake surfaced into rap with Take Care and shit. Like that's how impactful Drake was, but you can argue that it was for the bad. It wasn't for the positive. It wasn't for spreading the culture, man. You can argue that. It's a valid argument. But you can also argue that he pushed this shit forward. So it's like, that's the thing, is I know for sure Drake ain't if Drake was really about this shit, he would say fuck all the labels. He would say fuck all that. I know, like, that's what I mean. I know Drake's a puppet. Drake's a puppet, bro. He really is. He's done I know he's done some dark shit. I know that. And because before this, he was into, you know, Degrassi and acting and shit like that. So you got to do some crazy shit to get into Hollywood. Let me know if I'm missing some wordplay. I think I heard like a unity with these kids or some shit. I don't know, man. It's tough when you don't have lyrics, like I said. So with the rapper like Daylyt, man, you got to just zone out and listen. Like, you can't even focus on anything else except his lyrics. That's it. So let's keep going, man. I probably missed some shit already, but it's okay, man. This is as organic of a reaction as it gets, man. When you don't got lyrics and you're just listening.
Boy, yeah, I still look alive, making wise noise. The J on my back and the J on your back is different. Don't know what blind conquering. Listen, that was the past. Can get past these moments. You made the call block, wonderful days. It happened on the night despite the death of the Christ. I was rapping when Nib told me to follow these hollow hearts, block the evident lines. We just an incredible time. Tried to get off on the leaders. People, it cost me to be a speaker. Radio's never radio. They Panasonic to carry your life. Kids fall victim to what you say, make the stereotype. Pioneer the game, Shane pioneering this pint drinking. Future of conversation, abomination. A lot of gay shit, Bill got passed, Bible abomination. Check the chapters, I don't respect these rap.
Bro, he's saying so much, and this is probably one of the toughest ones. This has got to be one of the toughest ones for me to catch with Daylyt. I'm gonna be real with you. This has got to be one of the toughest ones, and we're only a minute 30 in. We're only a minute 30. It's a tough one, man. I'm just overwhelmed already. I'm really overwhelmed. And the lyric, I'm telling you, this is why lyrics are so important with Daylyt songs. So when y'all request this shit, make sure that that there's some lyrics with it, because if there isn't, bro, I'm gonna miss a lot. Like, I'm really am. Because when I read this shit, I'm telling you, it's not because I read genius annotations, but when you just got the words in front of you, you can read it back and then you'll hear it again. You get to hear it again, as opposed to hearing it super fast like Daylyt is, and just in this type of style. It's different, bro. It's really different. It's different with lyrics, man. This is how important they are, though. This is how important that shit is. If Daylyt was a slower rapper, I could probably catch this shit, but because his flow is so quick with it and witty, he's that's what makes him even more skilled than others. So let's keep going, man. I know I've missed some shit, but this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. I'm just appreciating his flow right now. When you don't have the lyrics, you gotta appreciate what you can hear at least. And that's what I mean is I fuck with his flow heavy on this one. And this instrumental is very laid back too. This instrumental is very laid back. And once again, Daylyt didn't miss with his beat selection, man. This beat selection is perfect for him. He knows how to cater to hip hop. Shout out to this dude.
Rappers who acted, the grass seemed different on the other side of the map there. Mercator crumble, you fumble and clout chase, humble yourself. The top of Cali rumble, I'm done dashing, don't stumble, one slipping it's over. Fritos next, chip on my shoulder, the older I get.
Did he say it's Degrassi? Because that sounded like Degrassi, like because Drake was a part of Degrassi. I don't know. Let me run that shit back.
I don't respect these rappers who acted. The grass seemed different on the other side of the map there.
Yeah, he said the grass seemed different on the other side, bro. And it sounds like Degrassi. See, this is what I mean is you really gotta listen. Really have to. Because it's just so crazy how sly this dude is. He's so slick with this shit. He's so slick with it. Let's keep going.
Fumble and clout chase, humble yourself. The top of Cali rumble, I'm done dashing, don't stumble, one slipping it's over. Fritos next, chip on my shoulder, the older I get to heaven, send God dollars like God got us, God got us. They told you, wish for this position, that's what got you there. I wish Hitler was here, he'll knock half of you off, a smart move. This is the sequel, we both can play our part too. You still rapping, don't apologize.
This is the sequel, we could both play our part 2. Okay, I fuck with that. That's clever. See, that's what I mean. That's a pretty basic one that anybody can catch. Cause sequel, and we gotta play our part 2. We gotta play, you know, cause the sequel is the second one, so part 2, and also like we gotta play our part as well, part 2. He was saying, I wish Hitler was here, he'll knock half of you off, because like, bro. Oh, is that a reference to like he'll knock half of you off, meaning like because he killed 6 million Jewish people, I believe, or some shit? Was that half of the population? Probably. Oh, he's referencing the industry on this one. I know it, and I don't know what specifically he's referencing. It's my guess is it's probably the record labels who are owned by all Jewish people, bro. Most of the Jewish people are in the music industry, and they're fucking rich as hell. So he's probably saying fuck that shit, like. We need to get our people in there. We need to get our people in there, meaning melanated people. He could easily get some flack for that, bro, but let's keep going.
Well, we both can play our part too. You still rapping, don't apologize. A lot of guys knew you was next. You had a lot of ties to monetize what's underground. Don't mind me, just to get boxed in. Clearly feel like a mom, now I'm minding my business. I got my mind on my business, focused on my city like Watts in the 60s. They used to.
Yeah, okay, I'm catching that scheme right there, because he was saying you got ties to the underground, you monetize, and he was saying I dig it or some shit, because underground dig, and then also you got me boxed in like inside the box, and you could put that shit under the ground type shit. Yo, this is so clever, man. Bro, he was saying don't mind me, just dig it, don't mind me, like don't mind me, but also don't mine, because underground mine, like an actual mine you can go into. Come on, man. You see what I mean? Is if you can catch one part, you can maybe catch the rest. But that's the hardest part, is just catching the first part. Let's keep going.
Feel like a mom, now I'm minding my business. I got my mind on my business, focused on my city like Watts in the 60s. They used to get G's stacking up dollars. Coatfield, green jackets, they holler. Problems infiltrated, forget they raided us. Blue to Freeman, who told them we can't forget these roaches was European. Who brought them there? Antennas.
Oh,
project. I bet all the pigeons.
Saying that like you can't forget raiding these roaches. We heard that in the last reaction too. So that's what I mean is like he can kind of recycle some lines, but it's alright, bro. I can respect it. And he was saying European, and I think there's wordplay in that. Let me know if there was some wordplay in that. I don't fucking know. I might be reaching, but man, dude, this guy, I like this beat with like the little trumpet in the background or the little horns in the background that come in at the end of the loop. That shit is clever as fuck, man. That shit is, it's so chill, man, and I fuck with it.
Who brought them there? Antennas connected, bandana hectic project. I bet all the pigeons were snitching too. You forgot about messenger birds. Clothesline watch, rest on the 3rd, then leave at night. Something ain't seeming right, so listen to how I feel. This how they kill us inside the field. Hood filled with killers, dealers, drug dealer get locked. Never see him go get the plug. We plugged in a matrix of criminal acts.
I can't. This guy is so crazy. He does not stop. He does not stop. He really doesn't. He does not stop. What am I supposed to do? I can't do anything. He doesn't stop. He's hungry, man. He's hungry in every track. I feel like he's just so hungry, and it just so happens that this is a diss, so you gotta come hungry when you dissing people. But even on the songs where he's just not dissing, it feels like he always got a chip on his shoulder, and that's what I admire about him, is that he keeps the hunger. When you pay attention to the rap game, you could tell that there's artists that are super hungry and want the smoke, and then you just can see artists that really don't fucking care and they're just doing it to get a bag. Daylyt, I know Daylyt cares about the culture. That's why I respect him. Let's keep going, man. He's going so crazy, and he's just, man, dude, it's wild.
Night, something ain't seeming right. So listen to how I feel. This how they kill us inside the field. Hood filled with killers, dealers, drug dealer get locked. Never see him go get the plug. We plugged in a matrix of criminal acts. This how they still in the black. Fake 360 deals is real. Get signed, you know the drill. Make music, tell them to kill. Them labels killing themselves. We killing ourselves on top of them selfish acts. Oh, you got.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I caught the, you know, plugged into the matrix type shit. And he's saying signed a 360 deal, because that's being, bro, the 360 deals, the labels, that all he's talking about, all the shit. Notice how he talks about the record labels, the industry. That's the matrix. That all ties into the matrix. He was saying the 360 deals is real. Get signed, you know the drill, make music, because, bro, that's a double entendre right there. Get signed, you know the drill, make music, because, bro, this is throwing shade at Drake, and not Drake, but the type of rappers that Drake usually tries to flock towards, and the current wave right now, it seems, with rap, is the drill rappers. They sign these 360 deals and then they start making music, right? That's the shit that we've been seeing in the past like 4 years, heavy. So this is what Daylyt was talking about, man, is that these rappers, this is the current trend we see with rappers right now, is they come in, they start making drill rap, and especially heavy on the UK drill. Like, that's the most poppin' sound right now. Let's be real, with the Pop Smokes. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. But you know what I'm talking about. That sound, they come in, they sign the bullshit label deals, the 360 deals, and then they start on their deals that they sign with these labels. They start making music, and that's what Daylyt just said. You know, get signed, you know the drill, make music. That's a clever wordplay, man. He's taking shots at this style of music that we all know Drake is really involved in. I'm pretty sure Drake ripped off that flow on one of his albums. I think it was the Dark Lane demo tapes. He had some songs on there that had this drill sound, and I'm pretty sure this song from Daylyt though came out before this. So it's so funny how this just goes hand in hand with it, man. But Daylyt, man, he's telling it like it is. Shout out to this dude. Let's keep going, man.
Kill them labels, killing themselves. We killing ourselves on top of them selfish acts. Oh, you got Grammys, and that's a mean look. I ain't forget my green book. Can't eat with my kind, cause I got beef with my kind. Fuck the filet mignon. How can we meet in our prime? State no more prime and rage and persuade the youngsters to be a man, but they calling me crazy.
Oh my god, you peep the food references he's putting in this? Okay, all right. He said like the filet mignon. I ain't even in my prime, like prime rib, or, you know, like steak and shit. Saying like, fuck the filet mignon. How could we meet in our prime? Like, bro, this is so, because it's talking about Drake and artists in the industry, like being in their prime and you know, doing shit like that, like being at their prime in terms of how their quality and music is. And it's also talking about food. It's so subtle how he does it though, because you can just kind of tell like Daylyt is giving you like a nudge to look into these lyrics when he says shit like this, you know, because you could take it at face value and it will just mean some shit, right? But when I don't know, it's just something with his tonal perception, like you could just see he's nudging you that he's throwing something in. He's letting you know that he's throwing something in, man. It's so genius how he does this. But let's keep going, man. I'm sure y'all heard enough by now from how much I fuck with Daylyt. So let's keep breaking this shit down.
They no more prime and rage and persuade the youngsters to be a man, but they calling me crazy. How when they following babies year after year? I feel for little when I know it's hard when it change, but the game pressure is building since they almost killed them. That's just another ride. Can't celebrate holidays. Christmas come on the other side. A bloody Santa. These muddy walls have caused us pain. No claws. The claws is painful. Just a closet full of raincoats. We can't invest because vests is needed stuck.
He doesn't stop, dude. He doesn't stop. Like, Daylyt, bro, just let that shit breathe for a second. just let it chill for a second, bro. If you just like stop after a bar just for and take a quick pause and let me gather my thoughts, this shit is crazy, bro. He's just so fucking skilled. It's just, this is what skill is. This is talent. This is pure talent. It's pure talent. I know I missed a bunch of fucking references and wordplay. I'm pretty sure he was talking about Christmas and the holidays, and I heard like a Santa reference in there. Like it's just, man, it's tough without lyrics too, so I can't really get to read these back and catch the wordplay and the double entendres for y'all. So let me know what I'm missing in the comments. I would really appreciate it. But man, dude, best technical rapper in the game. Am I wrong in saying that? Am I missing anybody from this conversation? Like, for real, for real. This is the best technical rapper in the game, and he showcases that every single song so far that we've listened to. Every single song, every single freestyle, every single cipher, everything. He doesn't miss. Doesn't. He's I don't even know how many reactions he's done, like almost probably 6 or 7, 8 maybe. He's undefeated, man. He's undefeated. So let's keep going.
Muddy walls have caused us pain, no claws, the claws is painful, just a closet full of raincoats. We can't invest cause vessels is needed, stuck in this ocean without a vessel. Stress levels too high to wrestle, but Kane is still an option for mankind.
Oh, shout out Kane.
I wasn't born in the hood, but I still rep it. Stepped off the porch at 11, back to the porch when I'm 30. I got a plot for my block, clean up them lots that are dirty. My message to Spider Low, I understand how you feel. Instead of
this is so wild, man. He speaks so quickly that I just gotta completely zone out from everything else. Like, really, you have to hear him, and it's just beautiful, man. You just love to see this shit. This is true lyricism at its finest, man. He was saying stress levels too high to wrestle, but Kane is still an option. Bro, because he's saying stress levels too high to wrestle, but Kane is still an option, meaning like, I think this could mean talking about like the hood right here, right? The stress levels are too high to like wrestle, meaning to like probably to just do some normal shit. The wrestling could mean like just get a normal job and make it out the system, right? The stress levels are too high. It's too stressful when you in the hood and you got to do that. So Kane, going to Kane is still an option. Like going to the drugs is still an option. Cocaine, selling coke is still an option. And it also, he's saying stress levels too high to wrestle. Kane is still an option because WWE, the wrestler Kane, bro, shout out Kane, man. Kane's a GOAT. That was, bro, I followed WWE heavy when Kane was like in his prime. Back when Kane and Undertaker were in their primes, that was when I was like probably like 9, 10 years old. That was when those dudes were popping. So I caught that shit because Kane was one of my favorites because I was an Undertaker fan from the start, from the jump. And Kane was his brother, so I was like, all right, it's good. I know he's scheming together these lines. I caught some schemes. I'm not really gonna go too deep into them, like the ocean and the vessel, because of, you know, when you're in the ocean, a vessel is like what you sail on and shit. Like, it's just some subtle shit. Keep going, man.
mankind, our plans die soon as we born. I wasn't born in the hood, but I still rep it. Stepped off the porch at 11, back to the porch when I'm 30. I got a plot for my block, clean up them lots that are dirty. My message to Spider Low, I understand how you feel. Instead of calling me weird, let's help our hoods rebuild. I miss hooping at Washington, seeing you parked in the Beasley lot. Hoods used to be cool, and don't think that we forgot.
That's how you end it right there, man. Daylyt always comes with a good closer to his songs too. That's what I always enjoy from Daylyt, is he knows how to close off his songs. And I feel like when you're a good lyricist like that, that's a staple of making you a top tier wordsmith, is you know how to close off a song, because making songs may not be a strong suit when you're just a fucking wordsmith. So to be able to close off a song, at least, given that there's no hook, there's no catchy melodies, to at least come with like the last like nail in the coffin bar, I'll take that, man. I'll take that all day from Daylyt. He does it so well, man. Saying like, let's get back to building the hood and start advocating for that in rap music instead of the fuck shit that rap music is on right now, and that Daylyt was pointing out that rap music is doing, particularly guys like Drake and people in the mainstream are promoting, man, is that bullshit. Even Daylyt said it himself, the fuck shit, if you promote the fuck shit, they'll push you. They'll push you to the top, man. If you promote the fuck shit, they'll push you all the way up to the top. The algorithms are in your favor. It's just how the system works, man. And he's saying, let's get back to where, you know, the real shit is gonna push you to the top. And man, dude, let's just appreciate greatness, man. Daylyt is the spokesperson, man. He's really the spokesperson for the truth community in terms of a rapper, at least. Maybe not like in terms of just any person, but for in the rap side of things, Daylyt has got to be the leader of the truth side of rap, like in terms of the woke side and, you know, the consciously aware. Daylyt has got to be at the center, man. He's got to be in the top 3 at least. I think Absol, Daylyt, those guys have got to be in the conversation, man. So shout out to Daylyt. Even though it's a diss to Drake, I just think it's, when you end a song off like that, it makes the whole entire message before not come across as a diss. I didn't feel like this was much of a diss because he ended it like this. He ended it like he wanted to help build something back. And it's just, that's so genius how he does that, because he knows that in rap, bro, you not like, dissing isn't gonna do shit, man. Like, he's trying to get people to build, but you may have to diss to be able to push the algorithms, to push the message further. Like, I wouldn't have found out about this if the algorithm didn't push it. And in order for the algorithm to push it, you may have to label your shit as a diss record, even though that's not what it really is. That was Daylyt Deep Thoughts. Once again, I had no lyrics in this one, so it was tough to catch. Very, very tough, considering that this is a song and it's not no freestyle to where he can spit a scheme and then like stop for a second. No, he's in a song, so he's gonna keep on going. And once again, it's just tough to catch when you get someone like Daylyt who just does not know how to stop, but provides so much substance within these fast pockets. So forgive me if I missed anything. I know I missed some shit. That's just how much I know. Comment down below what I missed. Comment down below what your favorite bar of this shit was, because there were some good ones in here, man. I really think Last Breath, bro. Last Breath is top tier, man. Maybe that's because it's recency effect type shit, but man, Last Breath was top tier. Be sure to go check that shit out. I broke that shit down perfect. I feel like, how many times I gotta say it? He's at the top of the game. He's at the top of the game. He may not get that praise, but objectively speaking, Daylyt is the best. The best. He's just the best, man. He's just the best. That's like, there's not much more I can really say. So that's gonna do it, man. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, be sure to drop a like, be sure to drop a comment, and subscribe for more, man. It really helps the channel get out there. We really trying to grow this. We really trying to expand, man. We trying to get this message out here for my Daylyt fans, bro. We trying to get this message out here. We really trying to spread a positive, uplifting message that's about spreading the truth in hopes of gaining progress in what we trying to rebuild. We trying to deconstruct the whole system and build a new one, man. That's what Daylyt's on. That's what I'm on. I'm on that shit, bro. This is what it's all about, man. Hip hop is such a good vehicle to help accomplish that goal, man, of deconstructing, breaking down the entire system that's currently in place and trying to usher in a new one that's for the people and isn't corrupt, man. So that's the shit that we on. Daylyt's on that shit, I know. That's gonna do it. I've been talking way too fucking much. You know the vibes, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, be sure to drop a comment, subscribe. You know the fucking vibes. It's been your boy Unseen. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.